The next visitor racing towards the workshop is Julian Ma. He's brought something in desperate need of an MOT, courtesy of mechanical guru Steve Fletcher.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm Julian.
I'm Jay.
Hi, nice to meet you, Jay.
I'm Steve.
Steve, nice to meet you too.
You too.
So what have we got in the box?
So, this is a toy car that my dad gave me when I was about 10. So,
That's a toy car.
that's what I thought when I got it.
You tell us about your dad. How come he bought you this then?
So my dad was a university academic. He was a lecturer and in mechanical engineering. So in fact, he did his PhD studying the internal combustion engine, which is where he got a love for cars. Eventually, he actually started working on rocket flames, I suppose also related to exhaust, and internal rockets.
Rockets for...
Well, I mean, you know, he actually used to speak to NASA at one stage. Actually, what he was really interested in was the turbulence inside the flames, which gives, I guess, rockets instability as they take off.
See, Steve would understand all that stuff.
Well, no, that's beyond me.
Is that beyond you?
Oh, yeah.
There's not much stuff that's beyond Steve, but it sounds like your dad was a really smart man then.
Yeah, he was, and in his research, he had a lot of collaborations in Europe, especially in Germany.
Right.
And he used to travel to Germany quite a lot. And every time he came back, he used to bring us something. And then one year, this was the toy he brought for me.
Right.
And I was fascinated by this car, because, of course, when I was 9 or 10, I mean, that looked pretty amazing to me.
Yeah, it's very cutting
Very
edge.
sophisticated, you know. I was excited, and my favourite toy for a long time.
How did it actually get damaged?
And sadly, one of my relatives managed to step on it, and you can see there's sort of damage to the back of it.
Okay.
I was gutted, because I used to play with it all the time.
What would it do? What would the car do? Would it just drive?
So
or...
you wind it up. So there was a key which fit in there. You wind it up, and then you put it down, and off it goes.
So what does this car symbolise to you?
So obviously, it's a very important memory for me, from my childhood, and it takes me back. But I think probably the most important thing now is that it triggers all those memories about my dad. My dad's 94 now, and not quite, you know, as sharp as he was.
Right.
But it does remind me of that time when, you know, he was a real hero, of course. But, you know, it's also about his love of trains and cars and engineering. So I think this car is that sort of trigger for all those memories, actually. Yeah.
Man, that's really special. Steve, it's over to you then.
Well, I've never done a car like this before, so I'll have to work out a few bits and pieces, but I'll give it my best shot.
Thank you very much. I'll be very grateful.
So, Julian, thank you for bringing the car.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you
very much.
Yeah. Nice to meet you both.
Likewise.
Okay.
You take care now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm very excited now, because chatting to the guys about the history of the car has made me realise that it's going to be quite exciting to take it back and show my dad when it's repaired.